All right. I have an article to share. Actually, Contriver shared it in the Discord. I'm going to put the link in the chat. I also have the link in the description. But these are some shocking numbers here. No. There we go. Yeah. So this article says that 74% of all rape cases filed in India are fake. Imagine your brother, father, son, or husband convicted in a rape case. That's quite hard to imagine, right? Now think of those against whom false rape cases are filed. The impact of false accusations on mental health, career, and whole life of men is beyond salvaging. In India, the number of such men is high. These men charged with false accusations for rape are ostracized, which force them to live in fear or resort to suicide. Alarming increment in false rape cases. In 2018, a mother accused her 20-year-old son of raping her. That's fucking disgusting. After he spent 1.5 years in jail, his mother accepted that she had filed a false rape case against her own son. She claimed that since the son became aggressive and there was no other male member in the house, thus she filed a false rape complaint. Earlier, as reported by TFI, for the past 20 years, an accused, Vishnu, has been in jail. The acquittal came after HC found that the trial court had materially erred while convicting him. The court's acquittal was based on a medical examination report which found no semen or injuries on the prosecutrix, who was 5 months pregnant at the time she claimed to be raped. So his mom was pregnant when she claimed this. Another case was reported in which a 22-year-old woman was arrested by the police for alleged extortion of money from a man. The woman also threatened the man to falsely accuse him of rape case if he refused to marry her or did not pay the money. In August 2015, Sarjeet and Jasleen had a scuffle, following which Jasleen had threatened him with dire consequences. Subsequently, she uploaded a Facebook post alleging that Sarjeet had molested him and threatened her with dire consequences. Following the accusation, people reacted almost immediately to the same without even analyzing the case rationally. However, after 4 years of suffering, Sarjeet was acquitted of the charges, but there are no actions taken against Jasleen. See, that's what I don't understand. What are the consequences for these false accusations? Good morning, JR. How are you? Why are there no repercussions for lying and destroying somebody's life? I don't get that. As per statistics by National Crime Records Bureau, about 74% of rape cases under Section 376 of the Indian Penal Code end up acquitting the accused. Consensual acts turn to rape after breakup. In the last few years, we have witnessed multiple cases where women filed fake rape against men after the breakup. Undoubtedly, there are a vast number of rape cases in India, and the accused are believed to go unreported. But it cannot be denied that women often file cases against their respective partners once consensual relationships turn sour. Actually, that's a big thing in colleges. There's a lot of young girls that have consensual sex and cheat on their boyfriends, and then after they are found out, they claim it was rape, which is a bunch of bullshit. I've heard many stories about that. The chief of, I don't know that word, Women's Commission, Nayek, had once said, if a married man lures a girl into an affair, she must understand whether the man is lying to them and whether he will help them survive or not. If that is not the case, both of them, mostly the women, approach the police. She further added, in most of the cases, girls have a consensual relationship, a live-in setup, and then file first information report for rape after separation. In addition to the above statements, the Delhi High Court had observed in 2017 that the court had observed on a number of occasions that the number of cases where both persons, out of their own will and choice, develop consensual physical relations. When the relationship breaks up due to some reason, the woman used the law as a weapon for vengeance and a personal vendetta. It further added that they tend to convert such consensual acts as an incident of rape, maybe out of anger or frustration, thereby defeating the very purpose of the provision. This requires a clear demarcation between the rape and consensual sex, especially in the case where the complaint is that consent had been given on promise of marriage. Notably, the court ruling came while denying the plea of a 29-year-old woman who had filed against her husband, seeking action in the rape case before marrying the man in 2015. In a nutshell, false rape cases filed for the nefarious agenda have become a menace to the nation. It vindicates the weaker position of the Indian men in the judicial system today, which considers women as the victim and men as the aggressors. The law meant to protect genuine victims are being misused by some opportunistic women. It is high time people realize that crime has no gender, and before convicting a man on false accusations, investigations need to be done thoroughly. So, of these false accusations, a very large percent is the kind where the boy had promised the girl that he would marry her, after which the girl agrees to please him with sex, and the boy later changes his mind. Very angry girl files rape case against the boy. Feminism at its height in India. Let MGTOW movement become even more powerful than feminism and even more popular than feminism. So these cases won't be filed, and such women will realize what worth they are. That was a year ago. Wow. Well, Contriver, I shared your article. This is crazy. 74%. That's a high number. I bet it's higher here in the United States. I am willing to bet money on that. All right, JR. I will see you later, sir. Have a good rest of your day.